Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. Why is my tea always so hot in these videos? Today, Dreamtime tea from Whittards. Now, when I was younger, I used to play a game called Age of Empires, pretty cool, which was like a strategy game where you, that's my washing machine going, where you had to build a like a village. There was like fighting involved, but I much enjoyed like building a village and things like that. And I used to drink Whittards Dreamtime tea, which was like a flavoured sugary hot drink. And now, whenever I smell or drink it, it reminds me of playing Age of Empires. But who gives a flying shit about that? Because today we're talking about my TBR for Cosy Reading Night Spring Edition. So Spring Cosy Reading Night is taking place this Sunday the 23rd of April, between the hours of 7 and 10 British summertime. Cosy Reading Night, and I will link all my links to previous Cosy Reading Nights, vlogs, TBRs, wrap-ups, announcements, etc., is a night where I take 3 hours and I just get cozy, I read, I eat loads, I wear really comfy clothes, a bit like really comfy clothes I'm in today, really comfy clothes, I read books. David and I are going to do it together this time, which should be lovely because he joined in with the first one. I've run 2 of these previously. The autumn coat, it was just called Cosy Reading Night, but at the what I didn't realise is that it was the autumn Cosy Reading Night because I ran a winter Cosy Reading Night in February, and I've got a few more coming up for the rest of the year. Harry Potter Cosy Reading Night, which is in June, on the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone coming out. Summer Cosy Reading Night in August, Autumn Cosy Reading Night in October, and Christmas Cosy Reading Night in December. But again, I will link all the links to any Cosy Reading Night down below. But you're probably like, just tell us what you're going to read. So I've got books here, I've got some things I'm going to eat, snuggle into, burn, drink, etc. But I'll start with the book. So as I said, normally, I split it into 3 hours where I read a book an hour. So I've done that previously twice and very much enjoyed it, but I thought maybe this time I would do a book for an hour and a half. So I have 2 sort of reading sessions. I have a book for an hour and a half. So I've got 3 books here because 2 of them I'd already earmarked for Cosy Reading Night, but then I've also got one that I've got up from the library recently and I really want to read. So I feel like, dependent on how I'm feeling about the other books, if I just want to like smash through and do them for an hour and a half, then I will. But I do have a third option here just in case on the night I feel like I want to read a book an hour, because the rules of Cosy Reading Night are, there are no rules. One rule is be cozy and read. It's in the title. So the first book is, obviously, I've read a Daphne du Maurier on every single Cosy Reading Night so far, and this will never change. And I am going to be reading Daphne du Maurier's The Birds and Other Stories, which is a collection of short stories. The Birds is also a Alfred Hitchcock film that David is chomping at the bit to read. So I said, well, I must read the short story first, and then I'll be able to read it. Actually, I'm just looking to see how short this short story is, because I've got a feeling there's not that many in here. Right, it's 40 pages, The Birds. I might even get David to read that on the night. But listen to this first paragraph, guys, and this is why I love Daphne du Maurier. On December the 3rd, the wind changed overnight and it was winter. Until then, the autumn had been mellow, soft. The leaves had lingered on the trees, golden red, and the hedgerows were still green. The earth was rich where the plough had turned it. Ah! Like, I can't wait. So yeah, there's a number of short stories in here. The Birds being one of them. The title story. What else we got in here? Monte Verita, The Apple Tree, The Little Photographer, Kiss Me Again, Stranger, and The Old Man. So only 6 in there. Very much looking forward to reading this. A bit more Daphne, why not? The next book is a book that my best pal Emma bought me when we did the book chat with. I will be doing some more book chat with videos, guys. Do not worry, it's not over. And I will link the video that I did with Emma down below. And one of the parts of the video is that I buy a book for somebody that I think they might enjoy, and kindly Emma bought me one back. She bought me Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This was made into a film last year, I think, and this is supposed to be very, very interesting and unusual. So the book itself, already I feel into it because it's like mixed media in that it has pictures, some of which quite spooky, put throughout. So the way Emma described it to me is that this man bought, there we go, there's some more pictures, a chap bought some photos from a garage sale, a yard sale, and then wrote a story and incorporated them, and it's a bit X-Men-y about children who have sort of powers, and I'm not quite sure what the powers are, but it looks to me, just based on this front cover, fly-in power, strong power, invisible power, fire power, just based on the front. But there, yeah, it's and it's set on an island, so feel very excited about that. So those were the 2 books that I earmarked to read on Cosy Reading Night anyway. But I also got out from the library recently The Post-Birthday World by Lionel Shriver. Sorry if this is glary. Mercedes recommended this book for me, and I also saw Ange from Beyond the Pages review this recently. So this is about a woman who she's celebrating her husband's birthday with a chap, and in one version of the story, she stays with her husband, and in the other version of the story, look at the way I changed that round, she runs off with the guy that she's having dinner with and her husband on his birthday. So yeah, it just sounds really interesting to me. I've never read any Lionel Shriver before. I'm really, really excited to, and I will get round to reading this soon, but it's whether or not I want to pick this up on the night, so I might find that I do, but that is a third option. So those are the 3 books, but the other stuff, so let's get on with the other stuff. So the first thing is Pajamas. I've got pajamas that have got the little mermaids on, and they say Team Mermaid. I got these from Primark. They're very, very comfy. They're like little, what I like about pajamas that have little cuffed bottoms, little cuffed ankles, so the wind doesn't get right up there. And I also like pajamas that are all one print. So last time I wore my dinosaur pajamas, and I very much enjoyed those, and I wanted some more that are all in one print because I just feel nice and cozy. So those are what I will be wearing. I bought these when I went on holiday recently, just because I try to stop buying so many pyjamas. I get a lot of pyjamas for Christmas, but they're always like wintry pyjamas, so I try not to buy so many pyjamas throughout the year. But when you go on a holiday, you absolutely must buy pyjamas, because that is the law. Let's have a sip of this. Moana. Lovely. Next thing, as I'm having a sip of that, let's talk about the tea that I'm going to be drinking. And you might find that there's a bit of a theme with some of these things here. So this is Marks and Spencer's. We've recently had a Marks and Spencer's food open near us. David and I, we're going to drag camp beds in there and move there because we just seem to spend all our time there. This is pomegranate, rose and sumac infusion, which is caffeine free. It is lovely. I've got a really bad cold. But if I've got a bad cold and I can smell these things, then you know they're good. I've had a few of these already. I bought these from Marks and Spencer when I was on holiday, actually. And Marks and Spencer's bring out a good range of called the Spirit of Summer, where they bring out like lots of summery bits, like barbecue bits and things like that. And this is one of the teas they brought out. And I've been enjoying it, and I will continue to enjoy it on Cosy Reading Night. The next thing was an Easter present from David, and it is a tea rose scented candle, also from Marks and Spencer's. So David, for my Easter present, I said I didn't want any Easter eggs. I wanted a rose scented candle, and he also gave me a bit of money to buy books with. Bless him. So I've got this, and this is tea and rose scented. So it's quite a nice little small little baby candle, nice little lid that you can pop it in there. And I think it was quite reasonable, actually. The only thing I will say is that one of us have peeled off the sticker, and it's just stayed disgusting there, so I need to have a good old go on that. I have lit this, but I will light it. And I also think this time of year, like, roses are quite springy, aren't they? They're quite blossomy, so I thought that'd be a good candle to be burning this time of year. And then finally, this is just loose here. Now this is amazing. So this is a rose, it's called the Rose Bomb Lush Bath Bomb. As far as I knew, they were only bringing this out for Valentine's Day, but it seems to have hung around, so I really, really hope that it does hang around. I'm going to start this year's Cosy Reading Night by having a bath, which I haven't done before, but I think somebody did it last Cosy Reading Night, and I was very jealous. So I think I will obviously still be very active on Twitter throughout, but I'm going to spend the first sort of like 15, 20 minutes just having a nice rose-scented bath at the beginning, and it will just be lovely and wonderful. I thought it'd be a nice way to kick it off. So I'm going to start by having a bath, and then the last thing I've got to show you is, now David and I own so many blankets, but this one has sort of shot up the league table of my favourite blankets. This is from Ikea. I love the colours of it. It's yellow, grey and white, and it's a knitted blanket, which I'm getting in it, that's why. Oh, God. I'll see you in a bit, I'm going to have a nap. It's a knitted blanket, which just adds an extra factor of coziness. Like, they're very nice, like fleecy blankets and things like that. But a knitted blanket really does keep the warmth in, and there's just something extra specially cosy about it. Lovely. Oh, I could just have a little rest here now. So yes, those are the books and things that I will be reading on Cosy Reading Night. So again, just to recap, that is The Birds by Daphne du Maurier, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, and The Post-Birthday World by Lionel Shriver. What are you guys going to be reading, eating, wearing, drinking, burning, sniffing, etc. Let me know if you've joined in with Cosy Reading Night before, or if this is your first time, or if you've joined in for all three, and also if you've got a TBR or a TBE or whatever you're going to be eating. I'd love to see your videos to see what people have got planned for Cosy Reading Night Spring Edition. And yeah, I'll see you all on the night, Sunday, 7 till 10 PM British summertime. Can't wait to get cozy. Night!